Well, hello, hello. Guess who's here? It is I, old ass Beanie, on the struggle bus. What's up, guys? Ow! Fuck. What's up, guys? I'm here. I made it. I wasn't gonna do a video this week. I really wasn't. I'm not feeling so great. I'm going through a flare-up. And for those of you that also have autoimmune diseases that create flare-ups in your body, you understand what I'm talking about, and I'm sure can empathize. So I'm not feeling 100%, and I'm swollen. Yes, I know I'm fat. I'm not talking that kind of swollen, dum-dums. I'm talking swollen from a flare-up. All right. Let's try to be a little bit more civilized in this video. I'm going to. I'm not. You guys, if you want civilized, there's bazillions of other videos out there and content creators that'll give you that cookie cutter love. But here you just get Beanie love. And I think, you know, my love's pretty good too. So let's do a recap real quick. Teeth situation. Have not gone back to Aspen yet, but like I just got done saying, I haven't been feeling well. So I have to get this part up here addressed. And now I have 2 spots on the inside of the bottoms in the same spot, just on opposite ends, that are from the bottoms. So we need to get them to fix those. So I'm going to pull out the soft liner and I'm going to tell her to redo it. And then, well, you know, buzz it down and then redo it. I just got to work myself up to get over there. Weight Watchers weigh-in for this week wasn't anything fantastic. It was like a half a pound. And yes, any kind of pound is wonderful. Believe me, I'm not knocking it. And it seems like my body goes through these spurts. And that makes a lot of sense because the way that my body metabolizes everything is very peculiar. I am not a cookie cutter, like textbook obese person or regular person for that matter. If I take medicines, like when I had to get my teeth done, you know, I had to tell you have to let me sit here for a long time before the Novocaine will work its way through. And there are some medicines that are designed to like knock people out, and it has the opposite effect on me and sends me like crazy, like I'm a crackhead and I can run laps, you know, like that kind of thing. So I have a very weird metabolism. So it seems the last 6 weeks, and I've only been on the Weight Watchers 8 weeks, okay? So, I mean, I guess for the whole time, I seem to go, you know, 2 weeks, like every 2 weeks I'll have a jump. So, like this past week was like the dormant week. And maybe I'll see something a little bit more come next week. I don't know. You know, listen, I'm in it for the long haul. So, you know, whatever happens, happens. But if you're trying to live vicariously through my health loss, my weight loss, sorry, you had a bad week. I don't think it was a bad week. You know, I think any week that I just don't gain is a wonderful week. I had 0 fast food. Last time I had fast food is when I had the onion rings. And what was that, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I have no desire for the fast food. I got my second set of blood work back. So we had these 2 sets of blood work that were, by the way, very fucking costly. I don't know if I've got the bill. Where's the bill? I said, let me keep this so I can show you guys the ridiculousness of fucking Obamacare. And I'm not trying to get into, you know, politics. But, you know, being a sickly type person my entire life, I've always had to stay on top of medical bills and expenses. These tests that they ran, the first set, I've had that first set many times. The total billing amount for the blood work was $1,200. $1,200 fucking dollars, you guys. Where is it? I thought I don't know. Maybe it's behind my computer. Hold on. I don't know where I put it. It's not that important. Yeah, $1,200 was the total of billable services for this blood work, and my responsibility on that one was $118. Now the other set just came in. I haven't even had the heart to look at the bill yet. Like, I'm bleeding money here, you know? So it said some things that I was expecting, some things I was not expecting. You know, I've been heavy for the last several years, like this heavy probably the last 3 years. I've been this size. But I've been, you know, I had been putting on weight since I moved down here. But my blood pressure has always been good, and my cholesterol has always been good. And it was actually with my last employer, they used to have people come in every year and they would do like this medical thing. And it was part of us being able to have a lower cost health insurance. And they would always be surprised that for my size, I always had great cholesterol. Not no more. Not no more. In 2 years, my cholesterol went from being great, not even borderline. I'm talking, it was good. Good. Now it's garbage. Garbage. And you know what that's from? Because you can't expect to give your body garbage and medicine all the time and expect it to perform. Okay? So eventually your body's going to cop out on you and be like, bitch, what do you want me to do? Like, you're giving me zero to deal with. Chef Boyardee in a can is not cutting it. Your vegetable smoothies once in a while is not cutting it. Like, you're not doing enough for me. And that's where we're at. And so those of you that are younger than me, I'm middle age. Okay, so if I have any viewers that are younger than me, learn from what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you like a mama. Well, I am kind of telling you like a mama. You have to learn about your body. You have to learn about what the parts of your body actually do and how what you put inside your body affects that. I mean, even this, okay, guys? Rubbing lotion on your skin, you think nothing about it. All the garbage that's in it and the fragrance that's in it, it's absorbed by your skin, which is your largest organ. That's not all good for you, okay? But anyhow, so I was in a bad place last week because I got the second set of test results, and it looks like that I have some damage to my one of my organs, and it may be reversible. It may not be reversible. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do yet. I don't really want to talk about it too much until I know more. And I have no doubt that my failure to provide my body adequate nutrition and gaining all of this weight has helped exacerbate this current issue that I'm having. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, the one thing, and for those of you that are here on the weight loss end of this, understand that I am a denture wearer. I went for the better part of several years without any molars. So I was unable to eat normal foods. If I couldn't chew the foods with these few teeth right here, I wasn't chewing it at all. And the foods that I could chew with these front teeth were not chewed properly. So there's a reason that you're supposed to chew your food, guys. Okay, there's a reason for it. It's not to slow you down from shoveling food in your fucking mouth. It's so your body can create saliva that can create what's needed so the digestive process works better, and that it signals the brain when you are actually full. I wasn't doing that. So for the better part of, I would say 4 years, I was living off of anything that was soft. Chef Boyardee, noodles, no vegetables. Any vegetables and fruits that I was getting from smoothies, and I was not nearly having as many smoothies or juiced drinks of green veggies as I should have. Total slack ass. This is what I'm telling you. Learn from my shit, you guys. Learn from it. because you're on the fast track to unhealthy town. Hit middle age, you guys. Your body says, bitch, I'm rounding third as it is. And you gave me nothing to work with. And now you're upset that I'm not doing the things you want me to do. Well, what do you want me to do? I can't be mad at my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at my body. I got to be mad at myself for making poor choices. And that's hard to not stay in that place of being angry. Because you have to forgive yourself and move on and work to fix the things that you can and accept the things that can't be fixed or can't be fixed right away. And sometimes that's a hard pill to swallow. That's a real ego that's an ego squisher. Boop. Get your feelings hurt on that shit. So, and that may have brought on the flare up too. Like when I got so upset, stress can induce a flare up sometimes. So I started into a flare up late last week, and recently my flare ups, it affects this side, this arm, and it affects my other leg. So that kind of put the kibosh on my DDP. So last week when I was going to do the DDP yoga, I was planning on going all in 5 days a week. There is nothing worse, you guys, than getting your fucking feelings hurt when you think in your head that you are still a physically able person. Like, I was moderately athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you guys before, I used to work out twice a day. I used to bodybuild, to get lean and, lift weights so I could build lean muscle. And I used to do cardio, an hour a day. And so I know what it's like to be able and be capable. And there's nothing worse than in your head thinking you're still capable and realizing what you are right now, but in your head you're still fucking capable, right? Until you get on the mat and you're like, oh Jesus, like it was a bad situation. My knees hurt so bad, and I'm like, where's Arthur when I need him? And if you guys don't know who Arthur is, Google DDP yoga, watch Arthur's story. There's a ton of stories on there that are wonderful and inspirational. But I'm looking at those mofos and I'm like, yo, how did you, like, how? And that's because I haven't been in this situation where I'm this physically unable before. So that was another hard pill to swallow. So then I had to hop on the Amazon and I had to order, it's over there. I had to order an extra mat to go, as it was, I had to order a squishy yoga mat, because the yoga mat that Beanie had was from like 6 years ago when I wasn't so fat and I could use a normal yoga mat. Well, now I need a fat girl's yoga mat, right? So it was thicker. Well, even that fat girl's yoga mat was not enough to cushion my poor knees, which have taken a beating from me being fat. So I had to order this supplemental, it's like a mini yoga mat to go just so where my knees are. So that finally came. When that came, I started having the flare up and I couldn't do any more exercise right now because of that. So I'm like, all right. The first day I felt better, I was out hiking. I was like, the minute I felt like I could do it, I was like, come on, getting out, gotta go. Went hiking. And I did okay. I did not do the stairs again. I just did hiking. It was like an hour and 20 minutes of hiking. Great. Wake up the next morning, my back hanked up. And it's either because I pushed myself, I'm assuming, I pushed myself to walk faster. I pushed myself, but then I didn't do a proper cool down and I did not stretch at all. So now my back is all tight. That lower band is so tight to where I couldn't do anything. As a matter of fact, I have a pillow behind my back right now in my work chair because it's been 4 days and I still haven't had a lot of relief. I was alternating between heat packs and cold packs. I do have this thing that I bought. I was going to bring it out and show you guys. It's called, hold on, I'll go get it. Hold on. All right. So I got this thing. It's still in a thing. It's called the Low Backs Track. And it's got that chick from Shark Tank, Lori. She puts out all kinds of shit. So I've had this for a hot minute, and I don't use it because it requires you get on the floor to use it. And the thing is if I got on the floor, I couldn't get back up easily. You know, it's like taking a roach and throwing it on its back. You know, and the roach is just wiggling its legs. That would be Beanie on the floor. But now I feel like I need to try to use it because maybe it'll help relieve some of the pressure that I have. I have bulging discs in my L4 and my L5 and my S1. I think if that's what it is. So, yeah. I'm looking at my thingy. Yeah, it's the L4, L5, S1, so that makes sense. So I'd like to find a chiropractor, which I haven't done that since I've been down here, that can help me with that, you know, do some adjustments. And, you know, that's part of some of the shit, you guys. It's like when you're not mobile and you start becoming mobile, this is why they tell you don't just jump into doing shit. Like, start with the best thing for your body, which is just walking. And I'm going to start walking tomorrow morning. I mean, it's still warm here. Like, it was in the 80s yesterday. I don't know what the allergy situation is really like right this very minute, but I'm going to try walking tomorrow morning before I start my shift. And see, and I'll bring my inhaler with me. If I don't have an asthma attack, great. But I'm not going to chance going to the gym right now because COVID is still spreading and I have no desire to catch the COVID. So I have my back problem, I got my arm problem, I got my leg problem. It's not going to stop me. These are just little fucking hiccups that, you know, sometimes shit happens and you got to learn to work through it. And then, you know, sometimes I feel bad for myself and, you know, get a little ornery, and I'll shake it off. Eventually I'll shake it off and get my life right, because there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, you know. But yeah, I mean, what's to be expected? Everything's not, it's not, sorry guys, I was reading an email. Everything is not always, you know, puppies and rainbows, but nothing in life ever is. It's just sometimes I allow things to affect me and it takes a toll on me physically, and I have to work my way through that, you know, where I'm not so tired. Hopefully at some point, or when I am tired, I can still muster the strength to do certain things. But right now it is what it is. So that's where we are. Aren't you glad I queued in for a 20-minute update on just the drama mamma that's happening in Beanie's life? I will be doing one on Monday, most likely. I haven't checked my emails either, so if any of you have sent emails in the last week, I'll get to them, I promise. I think. Anything else, guys? I think that's about it. I hope everybody's well. Those new subscribers, welcome to the crazy train. That is Beanie Unscripted. Those of you that are working on your teeth struggle, keep working at it. Remember, one tooth at a time. Get it taken care of. Get the infection out of your mouth. And those that are working on rebuilding your health, I'm rebuilding it right along with you. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a professional anything. But I'm here to support. I'm here to share the information that I do get through my own struggles. And if I can ever be of support to you, my email is in the description box below. It's beanieunscripted@gmail.com. Don't send me any nudies. I don't want to see it. Thank you. I can just go on Pornhub if I wanted to see, you know, nude shit. But all the best to each and every one of you. And talk to you guys soon. Bye.